everybody, this is Shannon M. Hamilton coming at you today. Video 2 of the Ultimate List Builder and Memory Jogger. I'm excited to help you grow your list, grow your business, and you're going to be excited once you go through all of the 5 steps, 5 series of video that I've put together for you guys so that you can grow your list, you can start your list, create all of the sorting and the coordinating of your list to building that list to a massive 10, 20, 30, 50, 100,000, whatever your goal may be. Success in network marketing starts with your list. So let's jump into it. Here's how you can find us. We're beyondyourwarmmarket.com. We do have a Facebook group. It's Beyond Your Warm Market. So facebook.com/group/Beyond Your Warm Market. And just me personally, facebook.com, I am Shannon M. Hamilton. So in video 1, we covered newbies, we covered amateurs, professionals, and the objective of the Ultimate List Builder and Memory Jogger. So go back and watch that video. You'll understand what a newbie is, an amateur, and a professional. And the good thing is you'll know exactly where you are. More importantly, when you're out prospecting someone, you'll know where they are. And then from there, you can help build them. I want you to imagine the day when you can have 10 people working on the Ultimate List Builder. 10 people on your team. It doesn't matter whether it takes you a month, 5 months, 10 months, a year and a half, working on building their list legitimately, where they go from newbie to professional, and they're starting to teach this throughout their team. Guys, this is the most important part of network marketing that we discussed. We kind of drill, but we haven't dug deep enough on how to do that. So let's dive in. Step 1 is to make a comprehensive list as best as possible using the Memory Jogger. So in the next video, I'll go over everybody you should be talking to in the Memory Jogger. I have 8 pages of like the members of your own family, people that you already know, your closest friends, those you do business with. Who's my engineer? Who's my architect? Who built my house? Who's my real estate agent? Who's my project manager? Who did I sell my last bicycle to? Whatever the case may be. I'm telling you, it is a comprehensive list to help jog your memory. You want to include everyone you can on this list. We're going to call this your master list. It doesn't matter if you think they are a prospect or not. Your database is one of the most important assets you will ever own. Have you ever heard it's not what you know, it's who you know? Everyone goes on the list. And here's a hint. When done correctly, this could be hundreds or maybe even thousands of people on your list. Sometimes it depends on how you connect with people. It depends on how you use your Memory Jogger. You're going to write down everybody, no matter whether you have their contact information or not, because we're going to show you how to get their contact information. When creating your list, do not worry about having their information initially. Just focus on creating the list. You're going to use your Memory Jogger. Every contact in your phone should be on your list. If they're in your phone, you know them. You've talked to them or texted them at some point. That's why they're in your phone. Every saved email on your email list that you have a relationship with should be on your list. Just go to, if you're a Gmail user, go through everybody in your email. Go through your social media accounts and list everybody you have a personal relationship with. Most of us, social media brought us closer to it, ex-schoolmates. It does not matter, put them on your list. Go through your Facebook, your Twitter, your LinkedIn, your Snapchat. I'm talking about spending not just hours on doing this. This is a lifetime list of people you know, you met. And what I really like is when I'm going through social media, and I'm going to teach this later, I'll see somebody I know, and I'll also look at the friends that they know that we're mutual friends with. That helps me grow my list even more. Don't worry about how you're going to contact them and everything. We'll teach you all that. Just write it down. Initially, pro tip, this will seem challenging at first. However, set small goals to add a few hundred per day. Have lots of fun trying to think of everyone. Guys, I'm telling you, this is where it really gets fun. It's like, hey, Derek from high school. Oh, I forgot Derek and G used to play basketball, blah, blah, blah. You get the point. All right, step 2, the second degree of separation, which we kind of touched on. Now it's time to really go to work. Start looking at your list and thinking about people that they know. There's a likely chance that you may know some of them as well. And like I said, with Facebook, you can always go and see what mutual friends you have. Think about family friends that you can add to the list also. You know, for example, my mother's best friend, her friend that she went to church with, etc., etc. Think about friends. Even if you can't remember their name, remember something about them. Your sister's friend she introduced you to at church that had the funny dress. You get the point. Just keep building the list. Think about people you've come across. You may not even remember their name, but you was with your good friend Jim, your good friend Jane. Hey Jane, this is Shannon. Do you remember when we were at the movies, the guy that had on the all orange that we were talking about? What's his name again? Michael, you know his last name? You have his contact information, or are you friends with him on Facebook? Cool. I'm gonna go through your Facebook page so I can connect with him. I got something I want to send to him. Doesn't matter. Add them on the list. Pro tip: don't worry about what you're going to do with the list yet. We'll talk about that later. Just keep building the list. Step 3: constantly expand your list. This is important. As you grow as a person, as you grow in business, you want to continue to expand this list. This is what the professionals call an active candidates list. My mentor once said to me, and this has resonated with me for 4 years now. I said, how he was the #1 enroller in the previous company I was in network marketing. And I was like, how do you remember to follow up? Shannon, I use a calendar. I keep them on my list. No matter what they said, they could have told me yes, no, maybe so, stop answering my calls. I put them on my calendar to follow up with them, but I always keep them on my list because maybe this opportunity is not for them, but my next one or the book I write or whatever may be for them. So keep that in mind. Your list never stops growing. The pros have a goal to add at least 2 to 3 people to their list every single day. They may not prospect them. However, you must add them to your list. Find a creative way to stay in touch with them. Hence, social media, postcards. We'll teach you all that in this. I'll teach you all that creative ways, and I'll get some of your ideas. Think about this as your core skill. It's not your skill set of how well you can close. It's not your skill set of how well you can sell or convince. It's how big is your list. That is your real skill. You'll realize that it isn't very hard. You come into contact with people every day, right? If you leave the house or you don't leave the house, when you log on to the computer, if you log on to Facebook or any social media, there's somebody new out there that you're going to meet. You're going to like their stuff or whatever. Simply add them to your list. You meet people through social media. Add them to your list. You do business with new people daily. Just add them to your list. Your list should grow daily. Here's the pro tip. I want you to develop a higher level of awareness. Start paying attention to the world around you. You're going to be introduced to new people all the time, but newbies and amateurs will never even notice. But they just complain that they don't have anyone to talk to. Become a pro. Pros pay attention to the world around them. And every time somebody's introduced to them, make contact with them, they find a connection in a way to get that person's name contact information, or a way to connect with them later. And I'll teach you that as we go. And the fourth and final step, network with a purpose. Professionals network on purpose. It's hard to meet new people hiding behind a computer screen or staying in the house. Get out and have some fun. Talk to other moms or dads. If you're a mom or dad, the easiest person to relate to is a mom or a dad. People with similar interests. Hey, I love baseball. I love to talk about baseball. I love to talk about the players. I would go to a sports bar when a baseball game is playing, and it's easy for me to relate to everyone around me because they're there for the same purpose. If I go, like I'm going to a network meeting for cybersecurity, all of those people are professionals, and I desire to be a professional and an expert. So I'm going to meet people to figure out what they do, how I can connect. I'm networking with a purpose. Attend events that interest you. Join a new gym. Some of you have been going to the same gym, know the same people, probably never thought about connecting with those people. But what if you go to a new gym and connect with some new people? Volunteer for causes that are important to you. Find new places and organizations where you can meet new people. I'm going to give you this is a pro tip that's not a pro tip, meetup.com. I'm on meetup.com every day for whatever interests me that day. My interests change. Think about this. Your interests are pretty much static, but sometimes something interests you outside of your normal everyday interests on a daily basis. Look it up. See if there's some group meetups coming up that you might be interested to go. See if there's a cookout. See if they're hosting some kind of networking event. That's what meetups are for. Promise you, you will enjoy yourself and meet some incredible new people. Remember, you hold the key to transform lives. That's what network marketers do. That's what business owners do. We provide a product or service to help enhance people's lives. Pro tip, remember, you hold the key to transform lives. Again, guys, my name is Shannon M. Hamilton with Beyond Your Warm Market. I hope this has inspired you to start building your list. I'm working on the Ultimate List Builders workbook that's going to outline all of this real simple, but you have to commit to building that list. And imagine the day, like I said earlier, imagine the day when you have 5, 10, 20 people duplicating this effort, this core skill of list building. One, because not only did you learn the skill and do it, but then you started teaching it. Again, guys, Shannon M. Hamilton, Beyond Your Warm Market. Let's go out and build that list.